If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night and felt someone standing in the corner of your room, don't look, because people across Ohio have seen the same thing. A tall, shadowy man with a wide-brimmed hat, just watching. They call him the Hat Man. And these are the 3 encounters that still haunt this state. It was February 2018 when Mark Lewis, a long-haul trucker, pulled over near an old gas station off Route 30 in Mansfield. The night was silent, no cars, no lights, just the dull hum of his truck engine. He stepped out to stretch his legs when he noticed it. A man standing beneath a flickering light at the edge of the parking lot. The figure was tall, too tall, dressed in black and wearing a wide hat that hid his face. "Hey, you okay, man?" Mark called out. No response, just stillness. The light above flickered again, and for a split second, the man seemed closer. Mark blinked, and the space where the man had been was empty. He laughed nervously, climbed back into his truck, and started the engine. But in his side mirror, he saw a reflection. The man was now standing directly behind his trailer. He hit the gas and sped off into the night, not daring to look again. Days later, when Mark told a fellow driver about it, the man went pale. "You saw him too?" he whispered. "The one with the hat?" Mark quit trucking 6 months later. He still refuses to drive at night. 3 years later, 21-year-old Emily Carter was studying psychology at Ohio University in Athens. It was finals week. She was surviving on caffeine and anxiety. Around 2:40 a.m., she was typing on her laptop when she noticed movement on her window reflection. Her dorm was on the 4th floor. She turned. Nothing. Just her desk lamp flickering slightly. She went back to typing, and then the room temperature dropped. Her breath turned visible. "What the hell?" she whispered. Then came the feeling, someone behind her. She froze, eyes fixed on the laptop screen where she could still see her reflection. Behind her stood a tall silhouette wearing a hat. She spun around, but no one was there. The air still felt heavy, and her lamp died completely. When her roommate returned the next morning, Emily had moved her bed into the hallway. She said she couldn't sleep in that room again. A few months later, an older janitor told her quietly, "You know, a girl in this building saw him too. Back in 2015. Same hat, same story." Do you believe the Hat Man is real, or is he something that appears only when we're at our weakest? Tell me in the comments, because the next story might change your answer. It happened this year, March 2024. Daniel Harris, 42, had just moved into a small rental house outside Chillicothe with his 10-year-old daughter, Lily. From the first night, Lily told him, "Daddy, there's a man with a hat in the basement." Daniel brushed it off as imagination. Until one evening, while doing laundry downstairs, he noticed something. There was a shadow on the far wall, but there was nothing casting it. It looked like a man wearing a fedora. He turned around fast. Nothing. Then the sound of slow footsteps echoed behind him from inside the shadows. Lily screamed upstairs. Daniel ran up, grabbed her, and left the house that night. When the landlord arrived later to check the basement lights, he found the bulb shattered, and on the concrete floor, written in dust, were 2 words, "Still here." Every one of these people described the same figure, same hat, same presence, same silence. Some say the Hat Man follows people who are vulnerable, exhausted, scared, or on the edge of sleep. Others believe he's something far worse, a collector of fear itself. But what's strange is that all these encounters, Mansfield, Athens, and Chillicothe, form a perfect line on the Ohio map. Almost as if he's moving. Pause, eerie music builds. So if you're from Ohio, and you ever wake up at night to see a shadow in a hat watching you, don't blink, don't move. Just pray, He isn't looking for you next. Pause. This story isn't over. The long investigation video on the Hat Man's real sightings across the U.S. is coming soon. So subscribe to Ghostly Tales, turn on the bell icon, and check out the related video right now. Because what's happening in Ohio might already be spreading.